Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is not the type of video that I normally share as my regular content, but I feel it's something that definitely needs to be addressed. I'm actually walking around because I've been thinking long and hard about what happened to me yesterday, and I feel like it needs to be addressed. I recorded it because it wasn't the first time that something like this happened to me in the Dollar Tree since they have raised their prices. To be honest with you guys, most of the items that I buy, and I buy a lot of stuff at the Dollar Tree, I buy to donate. So when I find something that is really great for my charity, I get really excited. Then sometimes I take the items home and I realize they're not as great. Yesterday, I had an exchange of 8 items. I had the receipt. They were clearly Greenbrier merchandise. The items were without a doubt Greenbrier products. And I went to a Dollar Tree that I don't frequent. I had my receipt, I had the 8 items. I found some awesome LOL items. You'll probably see them in my walkthrough. And I was buying a couple of cases of them because when I looked on the floor, I saw that they had a bunch of unopened boxes of them, along with an abundance of them on the shelf. So I was really happy. To be honest with you guys, and it was like the first cool toy item I've seen in New York all in ages, in a very long time. I was really happy, but I had stopped at that Dollar Tree completely by accident because I actually had to use the bathroom. So I asked the manager if I could use the bathroom. She told me no problem and handed me a key. And then I said, can I leave my exchange and the products I'm gonna buy up at the register? She said, we don't do exchanges. I said, oh, I know, it's not seasonal merchandise or food. I have my receipt. And she said, did you buy it here? And I said, at Dollar Tree I did. And she said, if you didn't buy it in this store within the last 15 minutes blew my mind. You cannot exchange it. I said, what? You're joking, right? I said, I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom. So I got on the line. I thought she was joking. I got on the line. It was a very long line. When it came time for me to do my exchange, the girl called over the manager and she said, I already told you I'm not going to take your exchange. I said, you haven't even looked at the stuff or my receipt or anything, and I actually thought you were joking. That's not Dollar Tree policy. And she walked away from me. So then I went after her, at which point the cashier took all of my merchandise and put it in a basket and took the next customer. The line was really long, like I said. By the time the lady was done ignoring me and I was done trying to get her to admit to anything she had said to me, but she was clearly nasty, which I did record, I said, fine, I'm not going to get an exchange, but I'm going to call corporate because that's not the policy and you just can't make up your own policy. And I got back on the line. The whole time that I was on the line, she was talking about me. It was a very long line. I couldn't record her talking about me because I was practically at the freezer. I waited the whole line to go back to the same cashier, who then informed me, I'm sorry, I can't serve you. A lady stepped off the line, which you'll see in the video. She's wearing a blue and white striped shirt. And because I said, I don't know what you people think you're doing here at Dollar Tree. Evidently the woman, who was a woman of color, thought that I was referring to her race. I wasn't referring to anybody's race. I was referring to the fact that all of a sudden Dollar Tree employees have started to make up their own rules since the price went up. Perhaps they are getting reamed by the main office to show better production, not let people do exchange. I don't care. It has never been made apparent to me on their receipt that you are not allowed to do a return. Honestly, it's crazy because 90% of the stores are wonderful, but the 10% that are following their own policies and procedures are making shopping for charities really difficult because I buy things in bulk. When I have extra, I can't give them out. I can't throw them away. Those 8 items would be a complete waste of my money if I couldn't exchange them for 25 or 30 other items that will be useful to my population. The prices went up and I never complained. But at this point, I feel scared to go to the Dollar Tree. I was truly treated like garbage in that store. The whole time that I was on the line, she was talking about how people make up their own rules and how they come into her store thinking they're gonna get over. I wasn't getting over on anything. I tried to be calm. When you hear me in this video, I am not calm. I am beyond disgusted. And I really, if I was in another lifetime, I probably would have gone crazy. Marina of 20 years ago probably could have even gotten arrested. But I don't get angry like that anymore. There's no point, but I'm not gonna let it go. And I'm just curious to know if other people out there have experienced this type of behavior from Dollar Tree employees, because it's irreprehensible to me. I was not allowed to make a purchase after standing on a 15-minute line twice. A customer stepped off the line and told her, what you're doing right now by not letting her buy these items is discrimination. It seems as though you're racist. It was really horrible to feel that way, because I never looked at the world like that. And I really see it as the managers of the Dollar Trees lately probably are getting so much crap from corporate that they've started making up their own rules, thinking they're going to make it better. But treating customers like garbage is never the solution. Treating anybody like garbage is never the solution. I don't feel good about what happened yesterday, but I can't let it go so that they can continue to treat other people like that. At least I had a camera. I've seen in the last 6 months, people buy rotten food and 5 minutes later ask to exchange it and be told that they're sorry because they purchased it on EBT. There's nothing they could do about it. You can't sell somebody on EBT rotten food and tell them to keep it because they use EBT. I had to literally take money out of my pocket and buy an old man fresh food because they were refused an exchange. There are a lot of things that I have witnessed in the last few months that have broken my heart. But yesterday literally almost gave me a nervous breakdown because I really wanted those toys for the children and they wouldn't sell them to me. And honestly, if it was something for me, I would have walked out of the store and never gone back there again. But to deny me spending money when I actually had a right to my exchange is insane. On top of it, when I spoke to the store manager today, he told me that that is not Dollar Tree's policy, but that is their policy. And they have a right to do whatever they want in their Dollar Tree. I informed him that no, they don't. And I will make sure that corporate knows his opinion on the matter. I'm just curious to know how many people out there have experienced something similar to this, or am I the only one? Because really, I almost feel like I don't want to shop in any Dollar Tree unless it's the 4 stores that I'm very close friends with the people that work there, and they're nothing but nice to me. I'm nice to them, they're nice to me. I'm nice to everyone everywhere I go. I was very friendly to the manager of that store. I was so grateful she gave me the key to the bathroom. I was smiling and happy, and I was willing to leave my stuff anywhere pretty much. But this was my experience. And I just feel like it needs to be put out there. I'm not saying that I hate the Dollar Tree, but I am saying that I'm scared to shop in Dollar Trees at this point that are not my standard Dollar Trees. Because it seems like everywhere I go, they make up new rules. They're doing crazy things. And I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the Dollar Tree. Please let me know if you guys feel like I'm out of my mind, because I do feel like it was a very out of control situation. There is a woman wearing blue and white, and you'll see her, who went off the line and told the manager she was totally out of control. And one of the cashiers, who was standing in the corner in the dark green, literally walked off her register because she told the manager she was out of control. Being that I run a nonprofit and doing what I do for a living and not liking to see people mistreated, I just can't let this go, guys. I'm literally pacing. I had the most horrible experience, and I really want to let you guys know a little bit about what happened to me yesterday. And I don't know, but I'm not going to let it go. I feel like this type of behavior needs to be stopped. People shouldn't be treated like this anywhere in the world when they're spending their money and people have a job. This is insane. I would never treat anyone like this, and I don't want to be treated this way. I'm warning you guys in advance. This video is awful and disgusting, and not the kind of content that I want to bring to YouTube, but I really want to share it with you, and I want to know what you guys think. Excuse me, ma'am. I have my receipt and I have my merchandise. Am I going to be able to have an exchange in your store, the Dollar Tree, where you're claiming you're the manager and I cannot do an exchange with my receipt? With my receipt? With my receipt. Will I be able to do my exchange here today, ma'am? You're the manager, is that correct?
If you have any issues, call corporate.
Are you gonna do my exchange? What's your name? You better believe I will. What's your name? You're the store manager. What's your name, ma'am?
Have a nice day, ma'am.
What's your name, ma'am? You're the store manager.
Anyway, do you want your stuff?
You're not
now?
going to tell me your name?
I'm
That's
gonna put
okay. You made me stand on the line. You won't ring me up, even though I have a receipt and I have a right to an exchange. But because your manager, who is not following Dollar Tree policy, told you to treat me like shit, you're not going to ring me up so I can pay for my merchandise. Is that right?
Yep, exactly.
Okay, so you're happy to say that. This is definitely going to corporate. This is not going to end here. Record whatever you want. It doesn't end here today. Trust me, I'm done with Dollar Tree doing whatever they want with their customers. You don't have the right to do that. Are you sure that you want to refuse me service right now? Is that correct? Is that what we're doing right now? Is that what we're doing? You're not going to ring me up? Okay.